Put another quarter in. Ladies and gentlemen, put another quarter in. Put another quarter into the arcade game of life. Do you guys remember, do you remember Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You remember that game? Remember like the arcade game with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the 90s? I'm showing my age saying that. You see this? It's like a little scruff, a little white on the beard. And I'm showing my age because I am in my 30s. But when I was younger, it was me, my older brother Paul, my younger brother Chris, and sometimes we would play at my cousin's house in Maryland, Harry and Deron's basement. They had like the arcade set up, but usually we'd go play in like the actual arcade. We'd play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it was those arcade games that took a quarter to put in, and that was like the most popular game in the 90s. I didn't know that until recently it was that popular. We just loved it because you could be Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo. Looking back, I would have been Michelangelo, you know, the painter. I mean, they're all artists. That's why they did it. But I like to be Leo, like the leader of the group. He had the ninjatos, right? Also, I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. Leo, that's also a fire sign. I didn't think about that when I was 11. But I put 2 and 2 together now. That's why it was him. Who are you? But we would play that game for hours and hours and hours trying to beat it. And similar to life, you can have finesse and great skill and great talent and kind of breeze through it, just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But me, I was a button masher. All of us were button mashers, actually. And if you're a button masher, you know that means you're gonna die a lot in that game. You're gonna fail a lot. But you know what's great about the arcade games? Is you can just keep putting quarters in. You can keep putting them in. I mean, Konami, whatever the company's name is, they made a lot of money off of that, but you just keep putting the quarters in. And I'll tell you what, we spent like $10 playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we won. We won. My parents weren't happy. We spent all of our allowance money from doing the dishes and all that stuff playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they're like, it's their money, whatever. But we won. And life is very similar to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I promise you. Is you can have a lot of finesse and skill, and that could work, and you can skate through, you can beat all the final bosses without having to put any quarters in. You might know the cheat codes, but cheating's not fun. There's no fun in that. Or through pure strength, through pure brute force and will, you can just keep playing. You gotta have some quarters too, right? But you can just keep playing, and you can just keep putting quarters in to the game of life, to the arcade game of life. And you can also win that way. And $10 was a lot back then, but looking at it now, that was a lot of fun. I just had a lot of fun doing that because we beat something, you know? Now, you can't beat life, but if you keep putting quarters in, you're gonna get to where you wanna go. Keep investing in yourself. That's another great way to look at it. Instead of giving it to economy, Steven is gonna put quarters in Steven. Pause. Not that way. I'm gonna keep putting it in the back of the head, you know, and keep putting the quarters in until I get to where I want to go. And you should do the same thing too. The great thing is it doesn't have to be money. It's just effort. It's just effort, time, skill. And you don't have to be Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo. You don't have to be any of them. Donatello. You get to be you. You get to win the video game of life. And then you get to see the end credits and go, man, I just did that. Yeah, man. I don't know why I was thinking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and why that came into my head, but it did. And I just wanted to say, just have fun playing this game of life. Have fun being you. Have fun failing and getting up. And remember, just keep putting quarters in. Keep putting quarters in. It's gonna work out.